grab a cup of tea. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Except this is not tea, this is hot cacao, raw honey, and raw milk. Yes, I got a new mug. And I got back from my trip to Tennessee, Virginia, and Kentucky. And you will be seeing those videos as I get them edited. And I came back from Kentucky with some burgundy okra seeds. Okay. And I thought you went to bed. It's about, my watch is not there. It's about 6 p.m. on Wednesday night, and tomorrow, Thursday, is the first Thursday in 3 weeks that I will be working with Eric, because he was here the week I was gone, and then he was gone last week when I was here. In addition to the okra seeds I brought back from Kentucky, I also brought back a pinched nerve in my back. So, I have been in a lot of discomfort, and I have had some chiropractic treatments and also some massage, and I am going to have to be taking it easy tomorrow again. Just when I was getting rared up to go my trip, I spent family time in Tennessee and Virginia, a little R&R on the lake with my brother, and then I drove up the Coal Miners Highway to Ashland, Kentucky, where I had a planned visit to a garden and also an unscheduled visit to a garden, and I'll be bringing you those stories. I will be laying low tomorrow, doing a little bit of video while Eric works again. Sound familiar? Something happened today that I had to share with you. It rained. July the 18th, it rained for about 5 minutes, but it came with quite a show. Thunder and lightning cracking overhead. In fact, I went out to do a little Instagram video, and I turned off the video just before the biggest crack, which literally, I was in the back of the house and it cracked right here in the front, and it hit my desert fig tree. Hi there, I'm recording. Would you like to be on?
No, thank you.
I've been thinking of you. Are you home for a few days?
Yeah, for a couple days, I'm gonna go back to the mountains.
Okay. That was my neighbor, Terry. And Terry was actually in one of my first Late Bloomer episodes. She and her dog. Yes, and so was her husband, Larry. Lightning, fig tree. The fig tree was lucky. It only lost 3 branches. This was instantly fried. If it had hit the trunk, bye-bye desert fig. Speaking of figs, I noticed this when I was setting up the camera. Look right here. Another whopper. These are 4 o'clocks, the tallest of which is 5 feet tall. That's pretty rare. But I think it's the competition with the African blue basil. What else did I want to tell you about the garden? Oh, yes, this is very important. Aspirin. One of my subscribers, whose name escapes me at the moment, I'm sorry, recommended that I crush an uncoated aspirin into a gallon of water and spray all of my tomatoes until they were dripping wet, which I did before I left for my trip. Every single one. Plus I sprayed the peppers too, why not? She said it releases a hormone in the plants that helps to make them stronger against disease. And when I got home, it did seem like I should have had more leaves and branches with early blight and mildew than I had. So I'm going to call that a success. And that's going to be my prescription from now on. Now, it's not easy to find uncoated aspirin. I had to order it on the internet. This past weekend, I drove down to Oceanside. As I mentioned before, I was going, and I visited Liz Carpenter's garden. 4,000 square feet plus, 500 tomato plants, I kid you not, with literally hundreds of ripe tomatoes when I was there. It was wild. I can't wait to bring you that video. She and Alex, her husband, gave me probably 25 pounds of tomatoes and some really big ones. And a big bag of Asian pears and handfuls of shallots that she pulled out of the ground. And also, oh, I forgot all about that. A big bag of cucumbers, and I'm going to make cucumber pickles, and that's going to be one of my next videos, I hope. And then I went to Santa Ana and stayed with friends of mine at their lovely home, had a bit of R&R, and also we shot a makeover video of one of Patrick's raised beds. So I can't wait to bring you that. If I sit very straight like this, it doesn't hurt. It's all this driving that's done me in. And I love traveling and meeting my fans, but what's a girl gonna do? Liz sent me home also with 5 tomato plants, and one of those plants we planted in Patrick's raised bed, which you'll see in the raised bed makeover video. I took a chance and grew sunflowers again this year, but I just put a few seeds in that big pot back there, and so far the parrots have not found them. And they're big, yellow, and beautiful, as you'll see. Oh, what am I going to do with all the... Speaking of figs, let's go ahead and take this big one, shall we? I had a few harvests before I left. I think a total of 7 whoppers. And this is another whopper. I hope you can see it. Come this way. Here we go. Ah, it would have been better to cut that. You know what? I should just eat that. Ooh, it looks great. And you know what? The rain washed it off. Ooh, that is so good. Look at that. I got some big figs. Thanks so much for watching. Your support means the world to me. Please like the videos, share them with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. And I promise we'll be very active. Oh, come on. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll enjoy these. Don't you want to see my trip to Europe?